Brain implants, which have been on the agenda of the scientific world for a long time, are about to come true. In a post he attended last week, Elon Musk announced that his founder Neuralink company will perform the first brain implant without a year. Brain implants are a technology we know from science fiction series. It is in the interest of the medical industry, engineering, computing, technology companies, and even defense and intelligence agencies. Who really wants to pierce his skull and have an electronic circuit inside his brain? This question has reasonable answers in the medical world. Data between neurons, which are brain cells, is transmitted in the way called firing. Futuristic plans damaged neurons can ignite and confuse. The treatment of accidental brain injuries, diseases such as Alzheimer, Parkinson and depression, trauma, stroke-derived syndromes with implants are being investigated. Implants consist of very thin wire-shaped microelectrodes and circuits. The electrodes placed around the neurons are aimed at rearranging the ignitions to restore the brain to its natural functioning. So far, everything is normal. But would Musk just invest $100 million in his pocket for brain diseases and start a company? Of course no. Technology companies have a different agenda for the brain-computer interface. The ultimate goal is to give the human brain superior features. Futuristic plans are made, such as improving memory, increasing computing power, and managing computers, networks and devices with brain power. Elon Musk says his company Neuralink is targeting symbiosis with artificial intelligence in the long term. This means turning the brain and artificial intelligence into a common life form. Moreover, it implies that we will be safe from the threat of artificial intelligence to destroy humanity. The idea of being a superhuman is attractive at first glance. However, due to the chemistry of the brain, there is no guarantee that thin electrodes can always remain intact. There is a possibility of getting an infection and rejecting the body. To connect or not to connect. The ethical dimension of the work is also a subject of discussion. According to technology philosophers, we are all already cyborgs. We cannot even imagine living without a mobile phone. Bluetooth, smart watches. The only difference is that it is not mounted on our body. For example, being unable to connect to the internet creates a partial paralysis feeling in man. According to the famous writer Greg Braden, who researches ways to bring the brain and consciousness to its highest potential, wearing a chip in the brain can lead to a human tragedy. Pointing out that the chips can lase the brain and weaken the cognitive capacity of the human, Braden reminds that young people can no longer perform simple math operations without a calculator. Think about how many phone numbers we had in the past. Another aspect of the event is the enigma of consciousness. There is no scientific evidence that consciousness is located in the brain. In addition, the heart carries neuronal cells as in the brain. Not only the brain but also the heart records experiences. Seeing the truth is not the mind but the heart's eye. The brain can remain unstable, but the heart knows. So for those who want to reach higher consciousness, turning to the heart, not the brain, can be a much shorter way. No need for a new season for Black Mirror. Charlie Brooker, the creator of the famous Black Mirror series, which draws attention with his dystopic future scenarios, announced that he does not intend to write the sixth season. Brooker stated that there is no need to overwhelm anybody, as the world is already going through an extraordinary process. The series also featured dark scenarios where brain implants track people's everyday activity and memories can be controlled.